Have you ever considered how the timeless principles of Stoicism can influence the way you communicate and make a lasting impression? Stoicism teaches us the importance of intentionality in our words, focusing on what we can control, and building connections rooted in wisdom and authenticity. In this video, we're going to explore 7 carefully chosen words inspired by the core values of Stoicism that can leave a man thinking about you long after your conversation ends. These aren't tricks or shallow compliments. They're about fostering meaningful relationships based on respect and understanding. By the end of this video, you'll see how choosing the right words can transform your connections into something deeper and more genuine. If you find this video insightful, please take a moment to like, comment, and share your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps you apply Stoicism to everyday life. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Grateful. Gratitude is one of the most powerful virtues in Stoicism, forming the foundation of a life well lived. The great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius often meditated on the importance of appreciating the present moment and the people who enrich our lives. In his meditations, he reminds us that we are interconnected, and our ability to recognize and value the contributions of others is key to living harmoniously. In the same way, expressing gratitude in your interactions creates a ripple effect of positivity, humility, and respect. The word grateful carries a depth that transcends mere politeness. It conveys an acknowledgement of another person's actions and a sincere recognition of their value. In a world where people often feel overlooked or unappreciated, saying, "I'm really grateful for the way you always support me," does more than just compliment. It reinforces a connection based on mutual understanding and respect. This phrase reflects a Stoic principle, focusing on what we can control, which includes how we respond to others' efforts. By expressing gratitude, we shift our attention away from external desires and instead cultivate appreciation for what already exists. Gratitude is not just a fleeting emotion, it's a practice of mindfulness and intentionality. The Stoics believed that by recognizing the good in others, we elevate our own character. When you express genuine gratitude to a man, you are appealing to his sense of purpose and contribution. Men, like all humans, desire to feel valued for their actions and the role they play in your life. By using the word grateful intentionally, you highlight his positive traits, reinforcing his self-worth while aligning your communication with the Stoic virtue of justice, giving people the respect they deserve. Moreover, gratitude has a profound psychological impact. It evokes a sense of contentment and fulfillment in both the speaker and the listener. The Stoics taught that external events are beyond our control, but our internal responses shape our reality. When you say you're grateful, you're not only acknowledging someone else's efforts, but also cultivating your own sense of peace and satisfaction. This act of gratitude becomes a shared moment of harmony, creating a bond that stays in his mind long after the words are spoken. The power of grateful lies in its ability to elevate a conversation beyond superficiality. It resonates with the Stoic idea of viewing others as partners in life, deserving of acknowledgement and kindness. In a relationship or even a casual interaction, this single word can act as a bridge, bringing you closer while leaving a lasting impression. It shows that you are not only aware of his actions, but that you genuinely value them, which can be rare in today's fast-paced world. When you incorporate gratitude into your conversations, you embody the Stoic principle of focusing on virtues rather than external outcomes. This creates a dynamic where the other person feels appreciated, and you remain grounded in authenticity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." Gratitude reminds us of this privilege. and sharing it with someone else makes it even more powerful. Using the word grateful with intention and sincerity can leave a profound impact. It's not just about making him think about you, it's about creating a meaningful connection based on respect, humility, and shared values. In the Stoic tradition, gratitude is more than a word, it's a way of life. And when you embody this virtue, you inspire others to do the same. By expressing gratitude, you not only honor his efforts, but also elevate your own character, making your interactions memorable and deeply meaningful. Chapter 2: Resilient. Resilience is a fundamental concept in Stoicism, representing the ability to remain unwavering in the face of adversity. The Stoics believed that life would inevitably present challenges, and true strength lies in how we respond to them. By calling a man resilient, you are recognizing a quality deeply rooted in his character, the ability to adapt, persevere, and remain steady in turbulent times. This acknowledgement not only boosts his confidence, but also appeals to his desire to be seen as capable and strong in the face of life's uncertainties. The Stoics taught that resilience is cultivated through perspective and intentional practice. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This perspective highlights that resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties, but about confronting them with courage, wisdom, and composure. When you tell a man, "You're so resilient, the way you handle difficult situations is inspiring," you're affirming his ability to embody these Stoic ideals. It shows that you admire his ability to rise above external circumstances, which strengthens his sense of self-worth and determination. Resilience is an attractive quality because it signals stability and dependability. Men often want to be seen as protectors or problem solvers, and recognizing their resilience taps into this desire. It tells him that you see him as someone who doesn't waver in the face of hardship, a trait that aligns with the Stoic principle of enduring life's trials with dignity. By highlighting his resilience, you're not only offering a compliment, but also reinforcing a narrative where he views himself as capable and steadfast, which is deeply rewarding on an emotional level. Furthermore, resilience isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving despite challenges. In Stoicism, resilience is tied to the idea of amor fati, loving one's fate. This mindset encourages individuals to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. When you acknowledge a man's resilience, you're celebrating his ability to turn adversity into a stepping stone for personal development. For instance, if he shares a story of overcoming a difficult period, responding with, "You're so resilient, it's amazing how you turned that situation around," shows that you see his struggles as a testament to his inner strength and wisdom. Resilience also implies emotional fortitude, another trait the Stoics valued deeply. Men often face societal pressures to suppress their emotions, but true resilience involves navigating emotional challenges with grace and composure. By recognizing his resilience, you're not only appreciating his strength, but also validating the effort it takes to maintain that strength. This kind of recognition fosters a deeper connection, as it shows that you understand and respect the complexities of his journey. When you use the word resilient, it resonates with a man's sense of pride and purpose. It tells him that you see him as someone who can weather storms, adapt to change, and come out stronger on the other side. In a world where resilience is often taken for granted, acknowledging it makes your words stand out, leaving a lasting impression. This simple act of recognition aligns with Stoic values by celebrating virtues that truly matter, making your interactions meaningful and memorable. Ultimately, resilience is a quality that inspires admiration because it reflects the ability to face life's unpredictability with courage and determination. By highlighting this trait in a man, you are not only affirming his strengths, but also creating a deeper bond through mutual respect and appreciation. The word resilient carries weight because it speaks to a universal truth. Life is challenging, but those who persevere earn both their own self-respect and the admiration of others. Chapter 3. Virtuous. The word virtuous carries profound weight, especially in the context of Stoic philosophy, where virtue is the highest ideal. Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes not from external success or pleasure, but from the cultivation of inner virtues, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. When you use the word virtuous, you are acknowledging a man's moral character and integrity in a way that speaks directly to his core values. For instance, saying, "Your decision was so virtuous, it really shows your sense of justice," doesn't just acknowledge his actions, but elevates them by connecting them to a higher moral standard. This recognition not only appeals to his sense of justice, but also to his deeper sense of purpose and ethical grounding. Virtue, as defined by Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, is the essence of a well-lived life. It transcends short-term desires or fleeting accomplishments and taps into the enduring qualities that define a person's character. When you describe someone as virtuous, you highlight their ability to act in accordance with these timeless principles. For men, being seen as virtuous is not just about being good or moral in the eyes of others. It's about living up to the internal standards they have set for themselves, and in many cases, striving to be the best version of themselves. To call him virtuous is to affirm that he is on the right path, aligning his actions with wisdom, courage, and justice. The impact of using the word virtuous is particularly powerful because it transcends superficial compliments. It resonates with something deeply rooted in his self-identity. Men are often driven by a desire to embody a sense of purpose and moral integrity. By recognizing his virtuous qualities, you are tapping into his inner motivations, those deeper aspects of his character that drive him to act with honor and respect. This not only strengthens the bond between you, but also boosts his confidence in his own moral compass. It reinforces the idea that his values and principles are not only admirable, but also recognized by others. The Stoics placed great importance on virtue because they believed that a life well lived is one in which we act with wisdom, fortitude, and ethical clarity. When you acknowledge a man's virtuous actions, you are not merely complimenting him on a good deed. You are reinforcing the importance of living a life of integrity. The recognition of his virtuous behavior reinforces the idea that his actions are aligned with the greater good, and that his decisions are rooted in something far more significant than personal gain or fleeting success. This connects him to a higher purpose and strengthens his commitment to his values. Additionally, referring to someone as virtuous is not just about recognizing one isolated act, it encompasses the whole of his character. Virtue, in Stoic terms, is something that must be practiced consistently across all aspects of life. By using this word, you are signaling to him that you see him holistically, recognizing not just individual actions, but the overarching integrity and consistency that defines his character. This can be incredibly empowering because it reinforces his belief in his own moral strength. It also fosters a deeper sense of respect between you, as it conveys that you value not just his external attributes, but his internal essence. Moreover, calling a man virtuous can evoke a sense of pride in him, knowing that his efforts to live according to Stoic principles are being seen and acknowledged. This pride isn't the kind that comes from external validation or accolades. It's the pride that stems from knowing that he is living authentically, in line with his core beliefs. It reminds him that his efforts to live a life of justice, courage, and wisdom are worthwhile and meaningful. In a relationship or connection, the power of calling someone virtuous is that it shifts the focus from shallow compliments to a deeper, more enduring recognition. It appeals to his sense of self-worth, reinforcing the idea that true attractiveness lies not in external appearances, but in the integrity and values a person carries. When you use the word virtuous, you elevate the conversation from the mundane to the meaningful, fostering a deeper, more profound connection based on mutual respect and shared values. In conclusion, using the word virtuous serves as a powerful tool for acknowledging and celebrating the inner qualities that truly define a man. It aligns with the Stoic belief that a life of virtue is the key to true fulfillment and happiness. When you highlight his virtuous nature, you're not only showing admiration for his ethical choices, but reinforcing the importance of living with integrity, wisdom, and courage. This recognition strengthens the bond between you and leaves a lasting impression rooted in respect and shared values. Chapter 4. Composed. Composure is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. In Stoicism, the ideal is not to be swept away by emotions, but to maintain inner balance and clarity, regardless of external circumstances. This quality reflects the Stoic commitment to self-mastery and the ability to govern one's emotions with wisdom. The Stoics taught that external events are outside our control, but our responses to those events are within our power. By practicing composure, a Stoic individual maintains a steady mind, remaining calm even in the most stressful situations. This principle is essential for personal growth and emotional well-being, and it is something that those who practice Stoicism strive to embody consistently. When you compliment a man's composure, you are recognizing his ability to keep his emotions in check, especially in moments of challenge or adversity. Saying something like, "I really admire how composed you were during that situation," acknowledges his ability to stay calm and think clearly, even when circumstances might have led others to react impulsively. This is not just a compliment on his outward behavior. It's an appreciation of the deeper qualities of self-control, patience, and rationality that allow him to remain grounded, no matter what the world throws at him. The ability to remain composed in stressful situations is a reflection of a person's inner strength and emotional intelligence. It is not an accident or a mere trait of personality, but something that comes from practice and dedication to maintaining a balanced perspective. Stoics teach that emotions like fear, anger, or frustration are natural, but they also recognize that we have the ability to control how we respond to them. Rather than reacting impulsively, Stoics learn to pause, assess the situation, and respond with reason and clarity. Complimenting a man on his composure highlights your recognition of this practice in his life. It shows that you see beyond his actions and are attuned to the deeper principles guiding them. In the modern world, where reactions are often quick and emotional, composure can be a rare and highly respected quality. People who can remain calm in the face of stress or uncertainty are often seen as leaders, problem solvers, and individuals who are capable of making sound decisions under pressure. Complimenting a man for this quality not only acknowledges his calm demeanor, but also aligns you with the admiration of Stoic values such as wisdom and self-discipline. It shows that you understand the importance of maintaining a level head and are drawn to that strength of character. Stoics place great value on the ability to respond to external events with equanimity, and this is what composure represents. It is the ability to stay present and clear-minded, even when faced with chaos or difficulty. By recognizing a man's composure, you are affirming that you value his ability to navigate challenges without losing his sense of self. This reinforces a connection built on mutual respect for inner strength and emotional resilience. Moreover, composure also fosters trust and stability in relationships. When a person can remain composed in the face of challenges, it signals to others that they are a reliable and steady presence. In a romantic relationship, this quality can create a sense of security, as it assures the other person that you will not be easily shaken or influenced by external pressures. For a man, hearing that his composure is admired can deepen his connection to you, as it reinforces the trust that he is capable of handling tough situations and providing emotional stability to those around him. On a deeper level, the word composed also speaks to a man's understanding of control. Stoics believe that while we cannot control the world around us, we can control how we respond to it. This resonates with the way a man who practices Stoicism sees the world. He understands that the circumstances may not be under his control, but his reactions are. By complimenting him on his composure, you are not only acknowledging his emotional control, but also recognizing the effort and discipline that goes into maintaining that control in the face of adversity. In conclusion, the word composed carries a profound message. It is a recognition of a man's ability to maintain emotional equilibrium, to respond thoughtfully and rationally instead of reacting impulsively. It highlights the depth of his self-discipline and emotional intelligence, qualities that are at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Complimenting him on his composure not only shows that you admire these qualities, but also demonstrates your understanding of what it means to be truly resilient in the face of life's challenges. It establishes a deeper connection based on respect, trust, and shared values, making it a powerful word that leaves a lasting impression. Chapter 5. Insightful. In Stoic philosophy, wisdom is one of the most revered virtues. It is the ability to see beyond the surface of things, to understand deeper truths, and to approach life with clarity and rationality. The Stoics believed that true wisdom comes from reflection, from learning to recognize the patterns of the world and our role within it. A wise individual can perceive situations in their full complexity, making informed decisions that align with virtue. In this sense, wisdom is not just about knowledge, but about understanding how to apply that knowledge in a way that fosters growth, harmony, and justice. When you describe a man as insightful, you are acknowledging his capacity for deep thought and meaningful reflection. It is a recognition of his ability to perceive things from a broader perspective, to offer new ideas, and to make sense of complex situations in ways that others might not immediately see. This complements the Stoic ideal of wisdom, valuing those who seek to understand the world deeply and who share their understanding with others. The word insightful communicates that you appreciate not only what he knows, but how he uses that knowledge to navigate life with intelligence and purpose. For example, telling a man, "Your insights always make me see things differently," is a powerful way to show that you value his intellectual contributions. It's more than just flattery. It's a recognition that his thoughts resonate with you and have the ability to change your perspective. This creates a profound connection because it emphasizes mutual respect, particularly in the intellectual and emotional realms. It shows that you don't just see him for his outward appearance or actions, but for the depth of his mind and the clarity of his thoughts. This word also reinforces the idea that intellectual connection can be just as attractive as physical attraction. In Stoicism, the pursuit of wisdom is a lifelong journey, and those who engage in thoughtful dialogue and reflection are held in high regard. When you acknowledge a man's insightfulness, you are also indirectly showing that you value this pursuit of wisdom and self-growth. It places a spotlight on his character and intellect, traits that the Stoics saw as essential to living a virtuous life. For a Stoic, Wisdom is not just theoretical knowledge, it's a way of life. It guides one's actions, interactions, and decisions, influencing everything from how one responds to adversity to how one treats others. By calling a man insightful, you are complimenting his capacity for critical thinking and reflection. It means that his thoughts are not superficial or fleeting, but rooted in careful consideration. This speaks to his ability to engage with the world around him in a meaningful way. In relationships, intellectual stimulation plays a critical role in deepening the bond between two individuals. When you value a man's insights, you signal to him that you are intellectually engaged and willing to explore complex ideas together. This can create a sense of mutual admiration, where both parties feel valued for the richness of their thoughts and perspectives. Furthermore, acknowledging a man's insights can create an atmosphere of openness and learning. When you express appreciation for his ability to offer new perspectives, it invites more meaningful conversations and deepens the emotional connection. It suggests that you're not just interested in surface-level interaction, but in truly understanding each other on a deeper level. For him, being recognized for his insightfulness also reinforces his sense of self-worth, knowing that his thoughts and reflections have an impact on those around him. The word insightful is also deeply connected to the Stoic practice of self-awareness. Stoicism encourages individuals to reflect on their actions and thoughts regularly, to seek understanding and clarity in all aspects of life. When you call a man insightful, you're recognizing his capacity for self-reflection and his commitment to improving himself. It highlights his ability to learn from experience, adapt his thinking, and continually grow as a person. This is a characteristic that any Stoic would admire, as it aligns with the goal of becoming a wiser, more virtuous individual. In summary, the word insightful is a powerful compliment because it acknowledges not just a man's intelligence, but his ability to use that intelligence in meaningful ways. It reflects the Stoic ideal of wisdom, applying knowledge with clarity, purpose, and virtue. When you describe a man as insightful, you are recognizing his depth of thought, his intellectual curiosity, and his capacity for reflection. This creates a connection based on mutual respect, intellectual stimulation, and shared growth. It reinforces the idea that wisdom and insight are integral to building strong, lasting relationships. Chapter 6. Steadfast. In Stoic philosophy, steadfastness is considered an essential trait for leading a virtuous life. The Stoics held that true strength is demonstrated not through grand gestures or showy acts, but through the ability to remain unwavering in the face of adversity. A steadfast individual is someone who doesn't waver in their commitments or their principles, regardless of the challenges that arise. They stay grounded, focused, and dedicated to their purpose, even when external circumstances try to pull them off course. This inner strength, rooted in consistency and perseverance, is deeply admired by Stoics and is seen as one of the core attributes of a virtuous life. When you call a man steadfast, you are complimenting one of his most admirable qualities, his unwavering commitment to his responsibilities, values, and relationships. The word steadfast immediately communicates to him that you see him as a person who is dependable, reliable, and unwavering in his approach to life. For example, saying something like, "You're so steadfast, I know I can always count on you," not only praises his reliability, but also reinforces a sense of trust and security in your relationship. It conveys that he is someone who can be counted on in both good times and bad, and that his character is one of consistency and strength. Steadfastness is particularly important in relationships, as it fosters a sense of security and emotional stability. In a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable, Having someone who is steadfast can provide immense comfort and reassurance. It's the kind of quality that makes a man stand out, as it shows that he's not easily swayed by external pressures or distractions. He is rooted in his values, and his actions align with his beliefs. This sense of stability and consistency is not only attractive, but also essential for building trust and deepening emotional connections. The word steadfast also appeals to a man's desire to be seen as someone who is strong, dependable, and purposeful. Men often take pride in their ability to be reliable and consistent, and when you acknowledge this quality, it reinforces their sense of self-worth. It shows that you see beyond superficial qualities and that you value him for his inner strength and character. The Stoics taught that true strength lies in the ability to remain firm in one's convictions and to stay true to one's principles, regardless of the challenges faced. By calling him steadfast, you are recognizing his ability to do just that, to remain committed and true to himself in the face of life's uncertainties. Moreover, the word steadfast aligns with a man's desire for purpose and direction. In Stoic philosophy, a life of purpose is one that is guided by wisdom, virtue, and reason. A steadfast individual is someone who is unwavering in their pursuit of personal growth and moral development. When you use the word steadfast to describe him, you are acknowledging his dedication to his goals, his ability to stay focused on what matters, and his refusal to be deterred by obstacles. This recognition of his purpose-driven nature is deeply empowering and can strengthen the bond between you. By complimenting a man's steadfastness, you are also recognizing his emotional maturity. Steadfastness requires emotional regulation, the ability to stay calm and composed, even in stressful situations. It's not about being rigid or unyielding. It's about having the resilience to remain grounded, even when emotions run high or circumstances become difficult. This emotional maturity is a quality that women find deeply attractive, as it signals that the man is capable of navigating challenges with grace and wisdom. In relationships, steadfastness creates a foundation of trust and stability. It reassures the other person that they can rely on you no matter what life throws their way. This is a crucial component of any meaningful connection. When you express admiration for a man's steadfastness, you are validating his ability to offer that stability, to be a rock for others in times of uncertainty. It's a quality that is not only attractive, but also essential for the long-term success of any relationship. In conclusion, the word steadfast highlights a man's reliability, consistency, and emotional maturity, all qualities that are deeply aligned with Stoic principles. By using this word to describe him, you acknowledge his strength, his unwavering commitment to his values, and his ability to remain grounded in the face of challenges. It's a compliment that resonates on a deep level, as it reinforces his sense of purpose and stability, both in his personal life and in his relationships. Steadfastness is a powerful virtue, and recognizing it in someone not only strengthens your connection with them, but also affirms their commitment to living a life of wisdom, virtue, and integrity.
Chapter 7. Admire. In Stoic philosophy, admiration is rooted in recognizing virtue, character, and moral integrity, rather than superficial qualities. The Stoics believed that admiration should be directed toward the deeper aspects of a person, their wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. The word admire holds great significance when it's tied to these values because it reflects a genuine acknowledgement of someone's true self. Unlike compliments based on appearance or external achievements, admiration for one's virtues emphasizes respect for the individual's inner qualities and actions. When you say, "I really admire how principled you are going beyond surface-level praise. You're acknowledging a key aspect of his character, his commitment to maintaining integrity and living according to a moral code. It's a recognition of his ability to make decisions that align with his values, no matter how challenging or inconvenient it may be. In this sense, the word admire is not just a casual compliment. It's a deep expression of respect for his character, his ethical foundation, and his dedication to doing what is right. This form of admiration is incredibly powerful because it reinforces authenticity. When someone is admired for their virtues, it sends the message that what truly matters is their character, not their appearance, status, or external accomplishments. For a man, hearing that someone admires his principles makes him feel seen for who he truly is. It strengthens the bond between you by highlighting the shared values and understanding that form the foundation of any meaningful relationship. In Stoicism, the emphasis is always on growth through virtue. By admiring his principled nature, you are recognizing his ongoing commitment to personal development. This encourages a deeper connection, as it shows that you value the effort he puts into becoming a better person. It also signals that you understand the importance of virtuous actions in the Stoic worldview, and that you share an appreciation for those who strive to live in accordance with their highest ideals. Furthermore, expressing admiration in this way fosters mutual respect. It's not about flattery or seeking approval. It's about genuine recognition of a person's values. This creates a sense of equality, as you are not putting him on a pedestal for superficial traits, but rather acknowledging his efforts to lead a virtuous life. When someone is admired for their principles, it builds trust and strengthens the emotional connection. The relationship becomes rooted in shared respect, where both parties feel valued for who they truly are. Ultimately, the word admire, in the context of Stoicism, is about honoring the integrity, wisdom, and moral strength of others. It's an expression of respect for someone's efforts to live virtuously and to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. When used sincerely, it creates a deeper bond and encourages a relationship based on authenticity, mutual respect, and shared values. By admiring someone's principles, you not only show your appreciation for their character, but you also foster a connection that transcends the superficial, one that is grounded in the true essence of who they are.
Incorporating Stoic principles into your language has the power to create deeper, more meaningful connections. Words like grateful, resilient, virtuous, composed, insightful, steadfast, and admire are more than just compliments. They resonate because they reflect qualities that many men value: strength, wisdom, integrity, and emotional control. These words tap into the core of who someone is, acknowledging their character and their journey towards self-improvement. By using these words intentionally, you can not only leave a lasting impression, but also build a connection based on mutual respect and understanding. When we speak with thoughtfulness and purpose, our words have the power to deepen relationships and create authentic bonds. If you found value in this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on Stoicism and building meaningful relationships. Your support means a lot, and we'd love to continue growing together with you.